16 months ago, Fort Myers was one of the hottest housing markets in America. Homes were selling within hours, prices were exploding, and everyone thought the Florida dream would last forever. But that dream is gone. Today, Fort Myers looks nothing like the paradise it used to be. Streets once filled with moving trucks are now lined with empty homes and fading for sale signs. Sellers are slashing prices week after week, and buyers have completely vanished. The question is, how did one of the fastest growing cities in Florida collapse this fast? And is this just the beginning of something much bigger? Fort Myers was once unstoppable. Between 2020 and 2022, home prices exploded by more than 50%. People from across the country were rushing to buy a piece of Florida's sunshine. Investors called it the new gold rush. The higher the prices climbed, the weaker the foundation became. By the end of 2023, cracks started to show. Interest rates jumped, insurance costs doubled, and the dream slowly began to die. Homes that once sold in a single weekend started sitting for months. Price cuts became normal. Agents say it feels like the oxygen has been sucked out of the market. In just 1 year, the median home price in Fort Myers dropped to $314,000. A fall of almost 14%. For a city that was once on fire, that drop hit like an earthquake. And the scariest part, this isn't even the bottom. When Hurricane Ian tore through Fort Myers, it didn't just destroy homes, it destroyed confidence. Entire neighborhoods were wiped out. But after the storm passed, investors rushed in, buying flooded properties and promising a quick recovery. For a few months, people believed the comeback was real. But behind the rebuilt walls and fresh paint, something darker lingered. The buyers never returned. Many renovated homes now sit empty, perfect on the outside, but lifeless inside. Locals started calling them ghost houses. Street after street looks brand new, yet no one lives there. It's as if the city is frozen in time, rebuilt, but hollow. The storm ended years ago, but its shadow still covers Fort Myers. And what's coming next might be even worse. By late 2024, the Fort Myers housing market had completely stalled. Homes stopped selling. In September alone, only 104 homes were sold across the entire city, a number so low it shocked even veteran agents. Open houses are empty. Listings get views online, but no offers. Buyers are waiting, and sellers are panicking. Many homeowners are trapped. They bought at the peak, thinking prices would never fall. Now they can't sell without losing money. Some are cutting their prices 5 or 6 times, and still nothing moves. A few have even walked away from their homes entirely, leaving them behind like abandoned dreams. Realtors call it the quietest market they've ever seen. It's not just slow, it's frozen. And when a city built on growth suddenly stops moving, the fallout spreads fast. Behind the falling home prices, a new crisis is quietly exploding: insurance. Fort Myers, Florida, homeowners are seeing their premiums double, even triple, in just a few years. For some, their monthly insurance now costs more than their mortgage. It gets worse. Insurance companies are pulling out of the state entirely, leaving thousands of people without coverage overnight. Without insurance, many homeowners can't sell, can't refinance, and some even walk away from their homes. Empty houses start piling up. Neighborhoods that were once vibrant begin to feel abandoned. Some owners, drowning in bills, are forced to accept offers far below market value just to get out. Others stay, hoping things will improve, only to watch their homes lose value faster than ever. Banks are starting to notice too. Mortgage approvals are harder, and foreclosures are quietly rising. It's a slow collapse, invisible to most, but devastating for those stuck in the middle. And while the media talks about weather and hurricanes, the real crisis is quietly destroying the city from the inside. By now, things are reaching a breaking point. A couple bought a house in Naples, thinking they were making a smart investment. Within months, their insurance doubled, a hurricane warning forced them to evacuate, and their neighborhood started showing signs of abandonment. They tried to sell, but buyers vanished, scared off by skyrocketing insurance and the stories of homes being left to decay. Late at night, they would hear strange noises, doors creaking, wind whistling, and shadows moving where no one should be. It felt like the city itself was warning them. Some homeowners report hearing whispers from empty houses, seeing lights flicker in abandoned homes, or finding their neighbors suddenly gone without explanation. Whether it's fear, stress, or something else, the city is quietly unraveling. one street at a time. The last straw? Banks start rejecting even cash buyers. People who could save their homes are left powerless. And just like that, neighborhoods become ghost towns, not from fire or storm, but from financial collapse, fear, and an invisible force slowly swallowing everything.